here we are. We're at 298 classic fishing. I decided to finish this grind out. Well, finish out the profession grind. This is what we've gotten from fishing. We've gotten 5 12-pound mud snappers, 2 10-pound. This is all from this one grind, so this is like 560. It's been like nearly 600 casts is what it's looking like to go from 130-ish to 300, which is about what I averaged it out to be. I think I might have actually been on the lower end and assumed a little higher. I got a bloated smallfish, a flanged mace, 3 pots. This is actually from fishing in Stormwind when I was leveling my cooking, but it's one of the random weight fish. Still no 15-pound mud snapper, $2.99. So I'm going to keep fishing for the 15-pound mud snapper. This is like almost 600-ish casts to get to 300 from where I was, so in total it might be, I don't know, 800 to 1,000 casts to go from 1 to 300 fishing in just Elwynn. Somewhere in that range, and the 15-pound mud snapper, I think I might have even sold one of these that I got from when I was first leveling fishing to do the fishing daily, but I could be wrong about that. But yeah, like the 15-pound mud snapper is generally like a 1 in 2,000-ish drop chance, so theoretically, I mean, just in this fishing grind, we've almost got halfway to the drop rate. So it's it sounds horrible, and for World of Warcraft, it kind of is. Like, it's a horrible grind. Boom, artisan fisherman, 300 fishing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a break from fishing currently. I've been mining a little bit while I've been doing this fishing too, every now and then. But yeah, I am gonna continue to go for the 15-pound mud snapper. I mean, like, the worst odds I've seen people talk about is like getting it in 5,000 casts, which is, yeah, it sounds horrendous considering this is fishing right here. There's nothing different than what you're seeing currently. But when you really put it in perspective of some other grinds that like people in RuneScape do, I mean, this is nothing. Just absolutely nothing. And this is one of the, I mean, like, this would be considered an easy grind in RuneScape, and it's one of the worst grinds I'll have. So, might as well do it. I mean, I'm not losing out on much. I mean, it's a lot of time, but it's nothing too bad. We got to still do a lot more mining to get our blacksmithing up. And we're almost 35, so we're almost going to try some Stockades again. I don't know how well it's going to go, so we might have to grind up even more levels. But if that's the case, that's fine, because we'll just do pet battles first, since pet battles will also give us experience. I don't know what the rates are like, but we'll do pet battles first, get as much experience as possible. Arguably should do that anyway, but I want to try Stockades at 35, because if I can get into stocks, I would like to. 40 is, going to be decently fast approaching, especially whenever we go to a new zone or actually do pet battles. Once we get to 40, I need about 5-ish K gold to get master or no, is it master? I think it's master flying. Whatever it is. The next tier of flying, which increases my speed to 310%, or whatever it is nowadays. And that's a huge speed increase that I really want. That's what I'm saving gold for at this point. There's a couple more bank slots I could buy. I could buy the reagent bank and stuff like that, but I would rather save my money, for the most part, for master flying. But, yeah, so that's where we are. Like I said, I'm going to take a break from this, but I'm going to come back. We'll probably try to get in 1,000 total casts today, which we're really not that far from. We have, like I said, well, it's probably 600 now, because that's 591 right there. Yeah, it's over 600 casts now. 592 in random fish, and then I got all of these, or at least 6 of them, and then these. Yeah, it's over 600 casts, so we got about 400 more casts. I've also been going and killing the rares, Narg and Thuros. just until I get confirmation, which I can legitimately never get, unless I prove all the things wrong and get an item drop from one of them. I'm just gonna keep doing it. While I still need to mine and still need to be out here in random Elwynn. So, but yeah, that's where we are. We're gonna try and get that rare fish. We're gonna try and get all our mining done and stuff. But we're getting pretty close to knocking out just a couple of things. I mean, if we do, I'll never get used to this. All the things, we gotta go and get progress on these 2 achievements. We gotta do the pet battle quests. We can't do waste of time. This is buying a bunch of stuff, and then yeah, the actual pet battles themselves. So it's mainly pet battles, some quick stuff that takes like a minute to do. I mean, we gotta go to like where these books are and read them, and then we also have to. We can't do this one. I mean, maybe you can do this step, but I'm not gonna worry about the steps of secrets until you can do the whole thing. We gotta buy a bunch of stuff. This is also where money is gonna go, because we do have to buy everything in Stormwind and everything in Elwynn. There's not much in Elwynn, but there's quite a bit of stuff in Stormwind. I don't know how much money it's gonna take. I haven't even looked at Stormwind's vendors. I don't know what it's gonna be like, but all of my money is gonna become from grinding Stockades, so it's gonna be an interesting experience. But anyway, that's where I'll leave it. Have a good one. Alrighty, I was just flying around Stormwind. I forgot I could get a toy if I did this right there. So that's how you get the Wayfarer's Bonfire. Wayfarer's Bonfire, sorry. Dark Souls reference from Solara Vanderhall here. But yeah, that's just, I just figured I'd show that off while I was flying around and grab that. Alrighty, we have our last fishing daily here. We have Big Gulp. Whoops. We have to, I think this is, yeah, you just gotta fish up in the Valley of Heroes over here, and then each one has a chance to drop a little thing. We're still, this is during Noble Garden. Still, as you can see, we're getting ready to finish our chocolate grind. We only need about 300-ish more, so that's where I'll be headed next. As soon as I get this done, I'll be grinding the rest of the chocolates, and then that'll be pretty much all in, legitimately all in Noble Garden done. I know I said like they're not required, but I will have 100% Noble Garden. I'm pretty sure. Once I get the last chocolates I need, I'm pretty sure I'll have everything. Pretty sure. This is also our last, like I said, our last fishing daily, so the only time you're going to see these dailies anymore is when we get to the breakpoints on cooking awards. We're at 15, we're getting ready to get a 16th, turning in this quest. So you'll see it when we hit 25, 50, and 100. You'll also see it when we hit 225 on cooking, when we do our, I should record that, I assume. When we do this and cook these up, and then also when we do 300 cooking, of course. That one will, of course, be shown. But, yeah. This is, now that this one's done, this will give us the achievement for, there it is. This will give us the achievement for the fishing, and that'll be, we only have one more fishing achievement we can get here. We have, it will be the one that didn't get away. Still haven't caught that rare fish, but that'll be the last one we can actually get. The rest of them are not possible. So there we are. Big gulp. Boom. Fisher cut bait Stormwind. Let me go turn this in. We'll grab our Traveler's Tender while we're here. Fisherman's Feast. So the fishing one gives rep, but the cooking one doesn't? No, they both do. I see. Alright. We're actually going to go ahead and open the bags I had been saving up. I think I got 6 of them. So we're going to go ahead and open them up since I'm recording this. I'll probably record from now on every 10-ish I get, somewhere around there. This is all of my stuff. I'm holding on to everything I got from fishing for the actual rare fish. So yeah, we got 6 bags here. Let's see if we can get anything useful. How about a 3rd strand crawler? How about that? It's pretty useful, huh? Very unlucky rock. Swim speed pot, huh? I don't know how useful that is, but it is something. It's more than just garbage. Everything else was just garbage, but we did get a 3rd strand crawler, and we did get this, so we will put that there. I will cook these 2 fish. Makes me a couple more copper, so gives me 2 more copper per cook. And that's it. I'm gonna go finish these chocolates off. Have a good one. Alrighty, here we are. It's time to take the fight to the Stockades and finish Elwynn's story completely. We've had these quests for a while. Now, these mobs are gray for the most part, but low-level scaling is kicked in. So, basically what that means is, I'm pretty sure, I don't even know if they have to be gray mobs. We'll see later on. But, pretty much, yeah, I'm going to be one-shotting these things. So, that's a good thing. That's only a benefit. Don't get me wrong. We will be killing every mob, though. Whoops, did not want to do that. I don't have sound on. Hold on, let me fix that for you. I noticed early this time. But yeah. Basically, I'm pretty sure I'll be one-shotting every mob in here. And if not, you know, might have some actual fights, who knows? This seems a little louder than normal, doesn't it? There, how about that? Alright, but yeah, we're gonna get a lot of, like, random stuff here. A bunch of greens, cloth, stuff like that. Should make, stuff that's actually gonna be decently useful. But we will be killing every single mob, mainly for the rep, because we are starting here almost revered. Nope. We are revered. We just hit revered. We probably hit revered when I walked in here. No, we must have started at revered. We started at revered. I knew it was close. So, with that... New one-hander. Oh my goodness. A one-hander? It's only int though. Well, it is an appearance. I guess that is a healing hammer. I don't know if that's even important. But yeah. So now we have a healing mace if we ever heal for some reason. Look how much damage it does though. God. I need some gear drops. Alright, so this dude is green, but I should still, like, yeah, I deck him. Oh, you're Randolph, huh? Yeah, well, there you go. Oh, we also have... Interesting, we have legacy loot. Huh. They must have changed how legacy loot works. It used to be 11 levels. That must have been pre-level squish? Maybe it's gray now, like when you're... when mobs are, like, when low-level scaling kicks in, you also get legacy loot. I mean, that makes sense, you know. I was waiting this long to do it anyway because it would have been impossible, but, you know, certain dungeons I do have to have legacy loot to get all the stuff. Not this one. Hearts of Fire, I will need those. But yeah, Cores of Earth. I don't know how many I need. Probably not a lot, but I will hold on to them. But yeah, this is Stockades. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of this. you see, I will need that too, but you see the money, each mob is dropping a little over a gold, and since I one-shot them, you know, it's real quick and easy. Like these cracked crystals, I mean, they go for a pretty good chunk of change. So, this is also, unfortunately, our best money grind too. Alright, sorry about that. Wow, we're gonna get a lot of stuff. We also got a lockbox there, so that brings up the lockbox argument. You know, if we ever want a rogue to open them, or if I just need to vendor them. Ooh, small round shield. It's a new appearance right there. It is another garbage one, but you know, slowly but surely, our collections tab will have all of the garbage shields, as you can tell. And then like one good one. Then this one's fine. Lord Overheat. We actually do have I think it's 4 gear upgrades we could get from here. Neither one of those is it. Well, 4 gear upgrades specifically from the bosses, I should say. I guess, I mean, like, you could make the argument that these are like this, but yet again, we will not be wearing non-plate on our paladin, and we will not be using agi weapons or int weapons unless we're holy. So just to keep things simple, just so I'm not like crunching different like armor sets and everything. But yeah, we'll have to do a lot of stocks. I have interrupt, and I mean a lot. And the one unfortunate thing is there's really nothing exciting in here. There's like no rare spawns anymore. There's I don't even know. I assume chests can still spawn, but I mean, we haven't seen any yet. Ooh, that is an Agiax though, but it is a new appearance. We will never use this, but we can get its appearance. There you go, a little cheap, tiny little axe, but another appearance nonetheless. I should be divine seeding in here more often. But yep. So basically, I have to get, it's 1 piece of loot from Overheat and Randolph, and then it's 2 pieces from Augur here. You can see them down there in the bottom right. The Cold Iron Pick and the Shoulders. The fact that we get a weapon drop from our first dungeon, though, is, I mean, to be fair, most dungeons nowadays have weapon drops for every class. So it's not like a surprising thing, but it is a very nice feature to be like, yeah, we'll get a weapon. Don't have to worry about it. Alrighty, Hogger. I've beat you once. Force is just a setback, and boom. Stormwind Stockades is done. 330 rep. Hey, and the shoulder upgrades. Look at that. Boom. I'm gonna be honest, they're definitely so much lower model, like lower textured, and like, but I kind of like them. I like the simplicity of them. Also, they're like such an enormous upgrade. That is an 82 eye level increase. That is ridiculous. Oh, they're so good. But yeah, that gives us whoops, our new shoulders. As soon as we replace that headpiece, we'll be out of old stuff, and well, we won't get. Now I could choose this ring. This ring is a huge eye level increase, 84 eye level, but stam and dodge is so bad. Granted, not that it really matters, but I would rather take this shield so that it's an actually useful upgrade. So I'm gonna take the shield because it is quite a bit better than this shield. It's got way more armor and block, but the actual stats aren't much better, which is very interesting. But yeah, look at our prot setup. Old school as hell, dude. And also, like, the gray sword really tops it off. Alrighty. Ooh, okay, see, now that's one thing to point out for the future. We got a lesser moonstone drop. That means nothing right now. It's useful. I mean, it's needed for some blacksmith and stuff like that. We'll need them. And every gem drop is good because I don't have a jewel crafter, so I have to rely on mining gems, and that's complete RNG, and every little bit helps. But since we're in Stockades, we can get the Mossagot gem drop, and if we happen to get that, the Mossagot, that means we have to get. We'll have to get an engineer, because then we can make the standard scope, and for the lights camera action quest, which is, you know, like camera action, one of the last quests we have left, because we cannot complete either of those. We cannot complete that one. We can't complete either of those. There's a couple more quests I think we can complete. There's also the heritage armor quest line. I'd like any opinions on that. The fact that we need to be level 50 to be able to start it. We will not be able to finish it. I'm pretty sure you have to go to like Westfall, Burning Steps. I think you have to go all over. I've not done it, but I know for a fact you can't finish it. Like, I'm pretty sure you have to go to multiple different zones. I'm pretty sure you got to go to Moonbrook and all kinds of stuff. It's a bunch of old school stuff. So if that's the case, then it doesn't matter too much, because like whether we want to grind it up or not, because we won't be able to get far. Okay, that's that. This is a new appearance. I like it so much more because it is so much more. I mean, it's so tiny. This one is like arguably too tiny, but the feeble sword is way too thick. But yeah, we don't need that anymore either. As you can see, inventory will be a slight issue. Oh yeah, but as I was saying, currently I'm not going to grind to 50. That's my current plan. Isn't to grind to 50 for the quest line that I can't finish. If I could finish it, wow, really, more boots. If I could finish the quest line, I would do it, but I can't. So like, I just don't think it's really necessary to grind levels for something. As soon as I hit 50, I'm coming back to start it and get as far as I can, depending on which zones I've rolled. Like that'll be a case, but like, I mean, grinding to 50 is just, I don't know, it just seems like boredom for something that doesn't, like, I mean, it wouldn't be that hard. I would just go around and mine and do pet battles. Like, that's all I would do. So, I mean, I don't know how long it would take per se. I just know it wouldn't be the most exciting. And it would also be... You don't need... That's right. I forgot about that. You don't need to actually hold the Hearthstone anymore when you get a toy Hearthstone. I forgot about that. That actually, yeah, that makes this a... one more inventory spot increase from Noble Garden, too. That's actually a big deal that I didn't think about. Because right now, every inventory spot is important. And that reminds me, I should go and get... what spec? Oh, yeah, I went to... I looked up some actual... like decent specs for Ret, and it's completely different than what I was running before, believe it or not. So taking some time getting used to that. Elemental fire. Whoa. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Let's hope I can at least clear all of this section out without having to come back.
It's too far away.
Yeah. Alright, we'll sell before we go and kill Hogger. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be in here for a year and a half. Not really. Not that long. But it will be a while. I mean, you saw... We started, I mean, actually the rep is going pretty fast. We, like, almost 4K. That's not too bad. To put it in perspective for anyone who doesn't know the rep numbers, when you hit Revered, you're halfway till done. So revered is the halfway point. So it's looking like if we got 4K, we got like probably another. We might be getting 2,500 per run. And if we're getting 2,500 per run, that would mean it takes about 8-ish, 9-ish runs to get from revered to exalted, which means the whole thing is like 20-ish runs per rep. This is what I was coming to do, by the way. We will be getting 16 slaughter here, which will be very nice. And yes, money is a big deal right now, so I can't get these. They're not upgrades anyway, but
Have a good one.
this will be nice. I think the 8 slaughter is my smallest. Yep. So that gives me 8 more slots. That is a huge increase. Also, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not using these buffs. Like, since low level scaling kicked in, like, by the time I actually get to stuff that's not gonna be
King's honor, friend.
quite easy to kill,
Light bless you.
I will be upgraded to higher tier materials. So, on that note,
You need something?
what did I just grab? All my tokens.
Be
Grab
careful.
some more inventory space in the
King's
bank.
honor,
That's
friend.
pretty nice. But yeah, we have all these reps to grind, and our biggest fear is the Massagot is a pretty big fear. I'm gonna be honest. That I would rather not get that if at all possible. The what else? Massagot. That's about it, really. The Massagot is like the only scary thing I can get, because that will make me level engineering. Right now, I have no need for an engineer, because until I get a Massagot, I have the same chance of getting it by rolling up to Nomergon. But I'm pretty sure you get Massagot from mining 10, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to end up leveling an engineer at some point anyway. But I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not a huge deal, I should say. But yeah.
It's too far away.
So, speak of it. There you go. I didn't even stop recording. I was gonna stop, but there it is. There's the Massagot from the Knolls. So engineering is now on the table, because we couldn't mine a Massagot, but now that we have one, we should be able to make a standard scope, because we can buy bronze tubes in Stormwind from vendors, and we should be able to level engineering through copper high enough that we can craft the standard scope. So now we have engineering to level in this zone as well, which means the amount of ore we need just increased once more.
It's too far away.
It was already going to be a lot. There's a second one to rub it in. Granted, we'll probably want... I mean, it doesn't hurt to get as many of them as possible, because we can buy the bronze tubes, and standard scopes is probably going to be one of the highest things we can craft, considering it's made out of bronze, but we can buy the tubes from a vendor, so we're kind of skipping the fact that we don't have access to 10. But, yeah, it's not going to matter too much. Hey, there you go. At least we got the cold iron pick. That is an enormous upgrade. Look at that. 7 more DPS, 6 more strength, 20 stam, 11 crit, 16 haste. I mean, that also serves as a mining pick. You see that? Look at that. Serves as a mining pick. And it looks like that. There you go. We got a pickaxe. I don't think I can set it as a profession equipment, though. That would be cool. Could you imagine that? Yeah. That'd be cool, though. Be cool if they updated that. Not that it would really be necessary, but yep. Well, we have, well, we're actually done with Hogger, technically. We got all of his drops, but, pretty sure I'm gonna still be killing every mob in here for the money, the rep. I mean, Hogger's drops, like, I mean, how much does this sell for? Probably like, yeah, nearly 3 gold. That's probably the most profitable drop in here, so of course we're gonna be farming for that. We're almost at 1,000 gold, though. I think we need, somewhere in the range of 200,000. Something like that. Alright, well, I got 2 more drops to get, and then that'll be all the stocks you see. But we'll be in here for fucking ever. Have a good one. Alrighty, we got the belt off of Randolph real quick. That's a big upgrade right there. Alrighty, moving on. Alrighty, and just like that, there they are, the skeletal gauntlets. That's a big upgrade there too. And with that, that's every drop from Stockades. All 4 of them. So now we just need to grind it for money and rep. We'll be here forever. See y'all later. Alrighty, we should be hitting Exalted here soon. Real soon. There's the old blood ring, huh? Bunch of stam. I don't really care about stam, unfortunately. Yeah, it should be from this next pack here. Maybe not. Might have to go over to the knolls. Whoa. It's gonna be close. Yeah, there it is. Exalted with Stormwind. Boom. Completely done. On that note, I gotta go. We're gonna go buy the cape. And we're gonna switch over to the new tabard. And we're gonna keep going. I've grinded up to just about 2,000 gold. I've also made the executive decision that we will no longer be sending greens for DEing. We'll instead be vendoring them because I have so many greens already sent for DEing that I don't know how much more benefit I'm going to get. I don't know how much more benefit I'm going to get from them, so for DEing, so might as well just sell them for the little bit of increase on money. While we're here, we have a ton of items for new appearances. We have the Decapitating Sword. It's an agi sword, but it is a new appearance. We have the Stout Battle Hammer, our new best one-hander. Little, pretty bad hammer, but it's way better than a gray weapon. Shiny War Axe. Pretty bad looking. Box Shield. Another one of them. Brocade Cloak. I kind of like that blue. It's a nice little blue, but we also picked up the Ring of the Moon. This is actually an upgrade. It gives us 3 strength, which I'd rather have than the Spider Eye Ring. So that's a little bit of an upgrade there. Massive Battle Axe here. That one actually looks, I mean, that's probably one of the best generic old appearances. We also have the Defender Shield here. It's alright. I don't understand the gems, but whatever. We also have the Rawhide Cloak. Just another one of them fur cloaks. You get a lot of them. Grunt Axe. This is an agi based axe. God, it's huge. We have the Wooden Maul. Pretty basic. Bludgeoning Cudgel. Just big stick. Standard Claymore. I like that one. This one I like. This is kind of like similar to Brash's Skewer. Brash Claw's Skewer. But it's just a little different color. And I think that was it. Yeah. So, I mean, that's a ton of extra appearances that we got there. Just from running Stockades.
See you around.
Money is slow going. I'll probably do a calculation here soon. I'll probably finish this run starting on, I think I'm going to do the Pandaren rep next, just to do it. We can also get rid of the Stormwind Tabard, we don't need it anymore. We will buy the cheaper one, because they are the same appearance.
Farewell.
That is that appearance right there. It's pretty cool.
Looking for something specific?
But we're just, it's a bad cloak, so we don't care about it. Even though technically it was my bis for healing. You know, I don't really need this anymore either. I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be healing. I know that for a fact. But yeah, that's Oh yeah, I needed to actually grab the tabard. That's what I came here for. Boom. That's gonna give us one more inventory space in our bank. I kind of like the Pandaren tabard. Looks pretty cool. It's pretty clean looking. But yep, we have a lot more of this to do.
Looking for something specific?
A lot more.
Safe travels.
Like I said, I'm gonna finish this run, and then I'm probably gonna do a gold tally. Try and figure out exactly. Now that I'm exalted with Stormwind, that's gonna give me the max discount. So I'm probably gonna figure out exactly how much gold I need, get that written down, and then we'll when Pandaren is exalted, we'll probably go over just exactly how much money I need. Till then, though, take care.